Hi friends, warm welcome to all of you, and then we will be starting with the next short and brief session on endangered animals that I was talking. Already previous sessions you can watch in the playlist and try to understand what is required and how you can go about it. So going with the same idea and flow where we were talking about endangered animals, here is on your screen. I will be talking about endangered animals, especially mammals. That's what we are focusing on right now. So this is an example over here. Mammals का देखिए आप Vivera civetina or whatever how you want to pronounce it, जिसको मालाबार सिविन भी कहते हैं. ये one of the rarest mammals है इंडिया का. इसकी कोई रिकॉर्डेड साइटिंग्स नहीं हुई है, कोई एविडेंसेस नहीं है लास्ट 20 इयर्स में, इसीलिए क्रिटिकली इंडेंजर्ड की हम बात कर रहे हैं. जो भी हम बात करूंगा सब क्रिटिकली इंडेंजर्ड में यहाँ पर आते हैं. दैट्स हाउ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इट. So it may be extinct or hanging on a very small numbers in India. So Malabar civet is a very very important example, one of the rarest. और दिखाई कैसे देता है ये भी आपने देख ही लिया. Moving forward, Porcula sylvania और पिग्मी हॉक. देखो देखने में तो आपको अजीब सा लगेगा. पिग्मी हॉक जो है बहुत कम पॉपुलेशन में एग्जिस्ट करता है. कुछ इंडिविजुअल्स ही असम में नामधापा फ्लाइंग स्क्वेल जो है वो भी बहुत आइसोलेटेड है. वो भी नामधापा नेशनल पार्क अरुणाचल प्रदेश. और कुछ स्पीसीज जो है अंडमान निकोबार, मतलब अंडमान का जो व्हाइट टूथ श्रू, ये देखो बिलो राइट में जो दिखा रखा है. एंड देन यू हैव जेनकिंस अंडमान स्पाइनी श्रू, वो लेफ्ट है. निकोबार वाइल्ड ट्रेड श्रू, ये सब वहीं के हैं. कोंडाना रैट and Elvira rat. So these are all endangered species. I'm just trying to share with you just to have you an idea. ये मेरे ख्याल से ये तो मतलब आप देखिए कर्टसी देखिए आप जूलॉजिकल सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया ने दिया है, तो इट इज नॉट एक्चुअल पिक्चर आई बिलीव. सो इट इज समथिंग लाइक एन आर्टिस्टिक इंप्रेशन. सो द आइडिया इज दैट जो भी हमारे यू नो वो है एनिमल्स हैं, वो कितने उनके लिए क्या क्या किया जाता है. द वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वो साइंटिफिकली उनको जो है कैसे कंजर्वेशन की या उनके प्रमोशन की जरूरत है. हेयर इन एग्जांपल गिवन ऑफ रेडियो कॉलर्ड गौर इन बांधवगढ़ मध्य प्रदेश, एक वाइल्ड बोर रणथंभौर में. तो ये मतलब एग्जांपल यहाँ पर दिया हुआ है. दैट्स हाउ दे ट्राई टू रेस्क्यू. सी ओवर हेयर हाउ ए वेटनरी सर्जन इज वर्किंग. एंड प्राइमेट्स की अगर हम बात करें इंडिया में, तो बिगेस्ट प्राइमेट जो इंडिया में है दैट इज हिमालयन ग्रे लंगूर. स्मॉलेस्ट प्राइमेट इज मालाबार ग्रे स्लेंडर लॉरिस. कॉमन की बात करें तो बॉनेट मैकॉक इज मोस्ट कॉमन. मोस्ट इंडेंजर्ड प्राइमेट इज वेस्टर्न हुलॉक गिबन. That's all you need to know. Moving further, I'll show you certain kind of see. Even if you see the niche occupancy, तो gibbons कहाँ होते हैं? On the canopy, ऊपर होंगे. लॉरिस बीच में मिलेगा. लंगूर यहाँ से यहाँ रहेंगे. और मैकॉक का पोजीशन ये होता है. Even with respect to the their habitat, you can always learn a word or two. बोनेट मैकॉक का दिखा रहे हैं जैसे फ्लेम फॉरेस्ट और फ्लेम ऑफ द फॉरेस्ट फ्लावर्स इन बांदीपुर कर्नाटका. मूविंग फर्दर, ये हमारे इतना काम का नहीं है इन द सेंस कि वी कैन से दैट if you had anthropology optional, then definitely you can have little bit of interest. Apart from it, it's fine, you can just ignore it. Primate feet is also shown here, that's also fine. So what is a primate? So great apes to loris, they are bound by certain anatomical and physiological features. They are not exclusive to the order. और आप कह सकते हैं कि primates are divided into 4 groups. Yes, please. Be on the mute. I don't want to hear any noise. So Indian primate, as I'm saying that it is you know locomotion की अगर हम बात करें तो लॉरिस whole hand graspers हैं. They do not possess the truly the opposable thumb जैसे human being का भी होता है. So these are a couple of ideas. यहाँ पे भी दिखाया गया है, देखो photograph is showing कैसे ये whole family they are showing it. You can just make out and it will give you a pleasing idea. Similarly, one more example is here of social macaque unit का Bandipur National Park in Karnataka. It is showing here. Gibbon, Gibbon is brachiating. देखो काजीरंगा नेशनल पार्क का एग्जांपल भी एक और है. फर्दर मूविंग, there is some issue, I believe so, or I have gone faster. Give me a moment. Yes. Okay, this is an example of golden langur hoots, Manas National Park. Moving further. So one more interesting information I wanted to share with you, that huloks are the only primates in India that may have a monogamous single male female bonded social system. This is very interesting, a very unique fact. So I wanted to share with you. Similarly, this is another example of grey langur embrace. ये दिखाया how they are embracing each other northern plains में. तो अब तक आपको आइडिया लग गया होगा कि भाई ठीक है, बोलने पे तो हम सबको बंदर कह देते हैं, but then that is how it is not is it is. Examination requires you to understand that what is a basic difference, then that is how questions comes up. Question basic framework में ही आते हैं, लेकिन but then they try to test our awareness, test our understanding. And that is very important. See, another example of Western Hullock gibbon. As I told you that I am talking about only one species of animals right now, but we will be taking up one by one. Today we are talking about only uh, you know the this primate species. Next we'll be taking up next animal. So this is another example. Crop raiding is a very common practiced by these animals. A troop raids a paddy field at Borajan Wildlife Sanctuary. So Borajan Wildlife Sanctuary is in Assam. So you can also connect here the human and wildlife conflict. One more example is there of Madari in North India. This is a this used to be a common scenario. Madari monkey dancers. Now no more we see them. But previously maybe in the smaller cities and villages still it is there, but then it is getting very rarer. uh, and obviously accidental deaths, that is also very keen issue. See another example of again the Madari show and all that. So so what we can say is that uh, that monkey common western जो अभी हमने बोला western hullock gibbon, it is having an endangered status. uh, and secondly, western hullock gibbon is the second largest gibbon in the world after siamang. So siamang is obviously not found in India. This is one basic information you can take up. Distribution, if you talk about, then it is in Dibang Brahmaputra river system in the north and Salween Myanmar in the east. So Dibang Brahmaputra river system and north, and the Salween in the Myanmar. Habitat you must understand: green, evergreen, semi-green, mountain, moist deciduous forest. That's all. Because once you understand about couple of animals, then you will be able to make it out for other animals also. Similarly, eastern hullock gibbon, it is found only in Dibang Valley, सादिया फॉरेस्ट रिजर्व इन असम. सो ये तो आएगा नहीं कि एकदम ही स्पेसिफिक पूछेगा, बट देन वी आर हैविंग एन ओवरव्यू. सो यू आर नोइंग अबाउट अदर wildlife sanctuaries and other areas also, so that is how it can be helpful to you. Otherwise just doing is very much specialization in what kind of gibbok is there, that is of no point. But then yes, definitely in the revision and also in the mode of understanding, it may really help you to increase your understanding and acumen, so that you can answer the question better. For example, Bengal slow loris. So Bengal slow loris is it is its status is vulnerable. So best seen at Kaziranga. So Kaziranga में भी क्या दिया है, Panbari and Kanchanjuri. There are two areas they are writing about. So this is how we have to go a little further. Like what we are talking, only name is not enough because that has already been asked. Subtropical and tropical semi evergreen and evergreen forest. यानी कि उसमें भी कितना altitude है? Only up to 2400 meter maximum. Even if you take away this much of knowledge, then you will have wonderful the benefits. That's what I can say. So another example is of slender loris, and it is a kind of it's इसकी एक और भी subspecies है, Malabar subspecies, that is in South India. That's how you can see here. One example is shown with a picture, loris, and a map is also showing. Map is also showing the part of India in which, you know, this how it is. So map itself is showing that what are the zones. See, Loris, this is the area for the red one, and another species in the Malabar, and then another in the northeast. That's how it is. So at least you can make out कि हाँ भाई ऐसे होता है. That's how it is, and that's how you can make up a very definite prediction about a couple of things. The exam will not be twisting it too much. This is another example from Annamalai Wildlife Sanctuary, Tamil Nadu. This is another from Chennai, in means obviously in Tamil Nadu. So it is going for more detail. That is what we not require. Similarly, is the example of rhesus macaque, another species. So as we have said that certain things are not endangered. So for example, rhesus is not endangered; it is least concern. It is abundant. So if you know something is abundant, then definitely your approach towards that in one line should also be different. Its distribution is all over northern India, except trans-Himalayan cold deserts. Except this becomes important, except Himalayan cold deserts, and it is southernmost boundary was thought to be Tapti and Godavari, but then incursions have been there. See, incursion it is talking about, possibly most diverse habitat user of all monkeys, rhesus macaque. So when it is saying most diverse, so examination can obviously twist it, वो उसको उल्टा कर देगा, and that's what maximum they can do. Otherwise it's fine, we need not to bother about it. Another example is a bonnet macaque. So it is IUCN status when we talk about, then it is also of least concern. It is also, it is found in abundant. We must know the distribution and also habitat. That helps us all over southern India. So it is not in north, all over southern India up to northern end of Western Ghats. But that means not in northern India. So this is not in northern India. Velikonda ranges of Eastern Ghat, and it is restricted to the southern Kerala, southern Tamil Nadu from Kambam Ghats in the north to Puducherry in the east. So you see, you are talking about geography also side by side. और कैसा अर्बन भी एरिया में, रूरल एरिया में भी है, स्क्रब एंड ड्राई मॉइस्ट रेसिडियस फॉरेस्ट में है. सो दैट इज हाउ यू नीड टू enjoy it and to understand it. That is also going to help you get better understanding. For example, a photograph here is showing of at one of its northernmost distributions, Hampi Karnataka. उसके ऊपर नहीं है ये, that I just said, इसके नीचे ही नीचे मिलेंगे आपको, ऊपर नहीं मिलेंगे. See, screen is not visible to me, give me a moment please. Any doubts till now? Okay. I hope it is visible to all of you. Give me a moment. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yeah, तो अब आपको आइडिया लगाना है कि कैसे होता है, you know. That is what I was talking about. See another example it is showing. It is again showing from Bandipur National Park. And हम उसके डिटेल में बाकी नहीं जा रहे, but then familiarity we are trying to increase. For example, Chinnar Wildlife Sanctuary, Kerala. Another example is from Karnataka. It is again here, Muthati in Karnataka. So that is how we have to understand. ये तो नाम ही अगला Assamese macaque है, so obviously examination is not going to ask you, but then it is nearly threatened. IUCN stated is nearly threatened, and as we have discussed previously also, Trukeshwari temple is there. उसके नजदीक में मतलब ज़्यादा वो है, and behavior is okay, but then distribution can help us to understand that it is found till western Arunachal Pradesh through central Assam to Sikkim to North Bengal, Manipur, मिजोरम, सब जगह मिलता है. Altitudinal preference देखिए 152 only 2000 मीटर. फिर कैसा हैबिटेट है? सेमी एवरग्रीन फॉरेस्ट फ्रिंजेस क्रॉपलैंड्स एक्सेप्ट द हाई हिमालयस. गो प्लीज मार्क द वर्ड्स एक्सेप्ट द हाई हिमालयस. तो ऐसे करके आपको सीखना पड़ेगा कि कौन सी चीज कहां पर है. जनरलाइजेशन इज रिक्वायर्ड और नॉट, ये आपको देखना पड़ेगा. दैट्स हाउ इट इज. सी अनदर मैप इज शोइंग कि कहां मिलता है. देखो ये पूरा ऐसे मिला हुआ है. इट इज शोइंग देयर इज अस्कोट वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी इन उत्तराखंड. अस्कोट, सी. So that is not what you can say कि generally you will talk about, because name is तो इसका नाम क्या है? नाम तो Assamese है ना. It is Assamese macaque. ऐसे ही अरुणाचल मैकॉक भी है. तो मतलब चीजें हैं. इसका IUCN स्टेटस जो है वो तो अनलिस्टेड ही है, सब ट्रॉपिकल एंड टेम्परेट फॉरेस्ट में है. सो दैट इज हाउ यू कैन टॉक अबाउट दैट. इट इज अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट स्पीसीज. नेक्स्ट जो मतलब इसके अंडरस्टैंडिंग है वो हमें देखने वाली है कि भाई how the examination is asking. It will be asking you a general only, but then I have taken different varieties so that you can understand and you can you are able to appreciate कि भाई ऐसा कुछ आ गया तो अचानक से you are not surprised or you are able to understand it. ये भी एक और है. ये this is of नॉर्थ ईस्ट ओनली बट नॉट इन अरुणाचल प्रदेश. उसके नीचे वाले पोर्शन में है ये. तो this is what I think is more than sufficient, because lion-tailed macaque, so obviously it has been asked couple of times before, and also because it is endangered. Lion-tailed macaque is endangered, and उसका description यही है कि it is a medium to large size. और distribution if we talk about, then it is in Western Ghats in Karnataka, Siddhapur forest range. You must have heard about Shravati and Mukambika, even Someshwara, Kudremukh. These are all associated forest. Charmadi Hills, Kodagu, Kottiyur, Periyar, Manjeri, Kovalkam, Silent Valley, New Amber. All these are, you can say, very important geographical, biological, I would say, part of certain hotspots. Dense and evergreen, semi evergreen forest में मिलता है. और that's how it is. नीलगिरी लंगूर के बारे में भी बोला, उसका भी vulnerable ही है. But then lion tail macaque has already been asked. So ऐसे करके हमें देखना पड़ेगा that from which area, what is found, and why it is important. And it is not very difficult. See here it is showcasing its distribution also. And that is how examination focuses upon uh, critical understanding. For example, यहाँ पे भी दिखा रहा है ये एट वल्लापराई तमिलनाडु. और अगर मैं एग्जांपल्स देखूं, नॉर्दर्न प्लेन्स लंगूर इज ऑब्वियसली जनरल वन. इट इज लीस्ट कंसर्न अबंडेंट. आप अगर नॉर्थ ब्लॉक या न्यू दिल्ली में आते हैं तो हर जगह आपको मिल जाएगा. लुटियंस दिल्ली जिसको हम कहते हैं. So that is not very desirable. And this is about साउथ वेस्टर्न लंगूर. ऐसे ही करके लंगूर की तो हम मतलब इन जनरल पार्लेंस में हम बात करते हैं, बट देन ऑब्वियसली इट विल बी आल्सो नॉट IUCN स्टेटस इसका वनरेबल है. इट इज नॉट इन सच अ endangered, or you can say threatened or something like that. So that is how it is. I think all important species we have taken up. and I have given you enough idea. अब आप एक जगह कहीं पे भी देखेंगे, so you'll be able to easily make out. You can make a small flow chart or a kind of a typology map also, so that you can easily say कि भाई एक क्वेश्चन अगर मान लो इस एरिया से आ जाता है, then definitely you will not be leaving it in under any circumstances. ऐसे तो बहुत सारे हैं, तराई लंगूर भी है, सब कुछ है, लेकिन एग्जामिनेशन ऐसे नहीं कि कुछ भी पूछ देगा. देयर विल बी सम लॉजिक बिहाइंड इट. जैसे लायन टेल्ड मकाक है, तो सुनने में भी लगता है कि यू नो इट क्रिएट सम काइंड ऑफ क्यूरियोसिटी और एक्साइटमेंट. फॉर एग्जांपल अब हिमालयन लंगूर है. अब हिमालयन लंगूर जो है लीस्ट कंसर्न है. अब वो हिमालयन लंगूर आप जाइए शिमला से आगे या कहीं भी आप जाइए, तो आपको हर मंदिर में हर जगह खाव खाव करता मिल जाएगा. सो दैट इज हाउ द पॉइंट इज, यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, व्हाट इज रिक्वायर्ड, व्हाट इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड, and then we will be moving towards, you can say, another animal. Probably we'll talk about elephant in our next discussion. That's what we can say about it. If you have any doubt, you can just ask me, so that we will be moving towards the next point in our next interaction. Any comments from any side, please?
So firstly, got to know about so many species of langur,
Okay.
and then
Why
then
only langur?
second, and just others also, but specifically langur. And secondly, like we got to know ki how we need to think when we are looking at such things.
Thank you.
So thoda like differently.
Yes, thank you. Anyone else? Divya ji, Bhaskar ji.
Sir,
Hmm.
so most important thing that is I have learned from this video is that IUCN status and the forest area where they reside,
Hmm.
जो भी animals है.
Hmm. Yes, that is very important, because you cannot read it up again and again, and obviously you cannot go on field trips. जिंदगी में एक या दो बार जाओगे, या फिर अगर जाओगे तो फिर जंगल का ही कुछ करना पड़ेगा, बाकी भूल जाओ. जंगल के जाने के लिए फॉरेस्ट सर्विस इज अमेजिंग. This video is very useful for forest service aspirants also, and that definitely, Mansi, you can put it up. Anyone else to say? Where is Bhaskar? Okay, you want to say something, Bhaskar? Can you hear me? So thank you very much. Wishing all of you all the best, and do well every moment, because that is the crucial moment and the happy moment for you. Thank you very much.